My gosh. My gosh and
Gosh.
golly. Yeah, by gosh and by golly. Here we are. We're coming to you live, and of course we love all the people who are going to be joining us live, but we like everybody who watches it when it's recorded, all the future people too. So
So for them, it's not live.
no, it's not, but for us it is.
It is
It's a real.
now.
It's relative, man.
We have to be in
Relative,
the moment, Rand.
right? So we are here. We're looking at our logo, and while we're talking, it's the Jack Kirby Museum logo, but we are the Jack Kirby Museum and Research Center. You see how I did that?
Yes, located in beautiful Hoboken, New Jersey, where our collections are, but
That's
no,
right.
no storefront.
Yeah, that's right. We do not have a physical gallery and exhibit space, even though last Saturday I had the pleasure of welcoming Marco from Dusseldorf to Hoboken and took him over to the storage space and sold him some T-shirts. So it was great. It was a very, very nice guy, and we had a very nice visit talking about Jack. There's a coffee shop right diagonally across from there. So
It's a great place.
yeah, yeah, it was fun. All right, what's happening? Okay, yeah. So wow,
We
that's
finished,
right.
but we finished the. What did we do last week? We finished all
Uh,
of Captain America in the 70s.
did we? I don't know. Well, hang on a
Well, I
minute.
mean, depends on your point of view because
Yeah, I know. But it's Lantern Zones on YouTube. That's great. And there's Charles LePage on YouTube. Howdy.
hey, Charles.
And oh boy. And Deep House Gent says, Happy Monday to Rand, Tom, and all in the chat. There's never a bad time
Hello.
to admire Kirby covers. You are right. Yes, Charles, we have read. I don't know if I've read it completely. Tom Scioli's Jack Kirby: The Epic Life of King of
I read
Colors.
most
Yeah.
of it. I don't think I
Did
finished
you?
it, but I had a
Yeah.
good. I read a good portion of it.
Okay. Yeah. So here we are. This is our show. We're going to take a look at covers. Oh, you know, there should be a colon after that word covers there on the bottom, not a comma.
You are
I
correct.
I am so ashamed.
Open the Photoshop file now and fix
I'm
it.
gonna get in there and edit that thing, man. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at covers from December '75 to '76, and just as a reminder, please head over to our YouTube channel. We have hours and hours of content where we are celebrating, investigating, studying, and enjoying the work of Jack Kirby. Hours and hours. Commandy, first issue special, OMAC. It's incredible. Please, and we welcome your comments, and please subscribe to our channel and take our notifications, ring the bell, smash the like button. What are all those other
Donate,
things?
donate, donate,
Donate. Well,
donate.
yeah, that's right. So where were we last week, Tom?
Well, we finished
Oh,
Cap and they walked away and they wanted to have a
oh,
party.
oh, right, right. That's right. Okay, they're gonna have a party. So then I forgot. So yeah, so we looked at, oh my gosh, how many episodes? We had like 12 or 13 episodes of Cap.
Something like that.
Yeah, we started out with kind of an introductory, like, how you doing? Here's Jack. Jack is coming back. What does that mean? I thought
We
that was a
looked
fun
at the first
episode.
set of covers that are
Yeah,
pre.
that
That,
is right. We did. See,
yes.
it says covers and more right there at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had three dots, not a colon. But that's a
Jeez.
continuation of a thought, so that is correct.
Yeah. The comma is really a bummer. So yeah, so we did what? We did 12 episodes about Captain America. Just
Yes.
fantastic. And let's see. Yeah, Mark Avenir's Kirby King of Comics is a really great monograph about Jack. It's really great. Yes, Kirby covers in all their Bronze Age glory from Lantern Zone. Mute that bozo on YouTube. Howdy, it's good to see you. What's up? Ooh. Uh-oh. Ruben's watching the stream on the sly while he's out to dinner with his family. Thank you. We appreciate that effort.
uh, but your
Uh,
family's there.
you can come back. You can come back. Come back later. It's all right. Yeah. Anyhow, so let's just one thing I wanted to just do kind of wrap up Captain America a little bit. There were 25 comic books and stories. They were on sale from October 75, July 77. 22 monthly issues of Captain America and the Falcon, 2 annuals, the Bicentennial Battles Treasury, 555 pages of art, including covers. So, yeah.
Where did you get that? Did you get it from the catalog?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
So we have this wonderful catalog we've been putting together the past several years.
That's right.
As a resource. Hopefully someday everybody can use it.
Everybody can have it. I know. That's what we're raising money for. When we do our pitch at the end of the show, that's the idea. I know, Chris. Oh, Chris J, how's it going, man? The man with the amazing Kirby blue jean jacket. We did not get any Kirby X-Men covers. That's right, and that's true. He did do Skull the Slayer, Giant Size Conan. Yep. Yeah. And the fantastic, we'll see later. We'll see in the show here today. Wood God. So yeah. All right. Okay. Well, this is actually where we left off. We can bring ourselves up here for a moment. This was the last slide from our covers. The Jack's Back episode, and this is the last
75.
I remember looking at this and October 75. Yeah, they changed his They changed his Namor's head. I don't know what else, but I think that was notable. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on and take a look at and that's Tigra. Even Tigra. We got Marvel Chillers. Not in this show. We'll do that in another one. Tom and I are t-shirt twins today. Look at us. I was wearing this shirt over the weekend. We went to Manhattan, and I got asked about my shirt twice. Wow. One at the fantastic noodle shop in the Chelsea Market. Guy in the kitchen was like, "My name is Riddick," like that movie with what's his name? Can't remember his name. Riddick. Come on. He does the voice of Groot. Anyhow, he was like, "I love Jack Kirby. I'm a big fan." And I told him about the museum, and
Did you have Square with you so you could purchase?
Take a donation? Yeah. Well, in between frying up those noodles.
No, man. I'm saying you should wear the shirt down Manhattan.
Sell me the shirt now. Sell them the shirt now.
Have like a little sign that you walk, donate, and then you could just take it on the fly.
Yeah, eat at Joe's. Yeah. Oh, okay. Chris got his Black Goliath cover. That's in today's show. I know. Imagine if Kirby had 22 issues of New Gods Are Forever People. Instead, Jeff, on YouTube, we didn't get that, did we? We got 22 issues of Cap, and it was fun. But I would have been so much happier with either of those New Gods Are Forever People.
But we do have those episodes in our YouTube channel from the Summer of the Fourth World from a couple years ago.
Yeah. Lantern Zone, thank you for helping me with my brain problem. Vin Diesel. Anyhow, yeah, so the guy's name was Riddick. And then another guy at the bagel shop was like, "Kirby. Ooh, that's Kirby, right?" I'm like, "No, yeah, it's not the Nintendo puffer dude. It's Jack Kirby." He's like, "I know." And it was great. It was all right. What else does John say? Loves the Invaders covers. Right, 70s Namor. Yeah, Namor did not have big sideburns in the 40s for these Invaders shows. So
Jack didn't draw them with sideburns like that. They added them in.
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's like a Ramita fix. Oh, the Invaders covers. Yeah, you really... Deep House Gent on YouTube was like complaining about Frank Robbins and Frank Springer. Yeah, they were awesome. I mean, but I understand the difference. It's like you're seeing this Kirby cover, and it's like,
yeah, I remember.
You open it up.
I remember my weekly bike ride to the comic book store and scanning the cover, scanning the scanning all the books for like the Eternals and stuff, and then seeing a Kirby cover and opening it up, I go, oh man, but I'll buy it anyways. It's a Kirby cover.
You realize that Crackles has joined has entered the room. It's good to see you, Crackles, all the way from across the pond.
In Gay Paris.
Gay Paris. Yeah, Namor looks like Mad Action Jackson. I know. Even the dogs and cats had long signbirds in the 70s. Mute that bozo.
It's true.
Yeah, but John Sagnus is right. Robbins was great, but he is an acquired taste, and I really appreciate Robbins a lot these days. All right, so let's move on from where we left off, and we're going to head to December. Yeah, so there was a gap of Kirby covers. There was Captain America, I guess, and in the Eternals. I forget, but oh man, really, this animation is not right. I'm so sorry about this. Boy, well, I can't. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Boop. Okay, so there's the printed version, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
right?
nice perspective.
The big skull, And then we do have a scan of the original art in our digital archive.
Let me just get that larger for people.
Oh yeah, sure. Which is pretty fun. And I think in the original art here, where the mouse is wiggling, it says something about take out torch something. I don't know what's going on. Some of the word balloons are pasted on, and I don't really. A lot of stuff going on. To Jack Kirby, color, Snot. Anyhow.
No, shot. That means
it's
that
been shot. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So. And we do have the pencils, a photocopy. Just because it's every show could be somebody's first, Jack ended up having a photocopier in his home, and he would run his art through the photocopier before he sent it off. So that's why we have photocopies of his pencils, which is pretty cool. I can't really note or say anything about a lot of differences between the pencils and the inks or the printed cover. No, it doesn't seem like it, right?
Not too much. Nemor's face has kind of changed a lot, but that's about all I can see.
Yeah, even in the inking stage, I guess.
Yeah, in the cap.
It doesn't look like. It doesn't look like. It just looks like Joe Sinnott.
Yeah, he probably got like a model sheet or something to.
Right.
Yeah.
So, one of the things. Let's just okay. Jeff talks about gray buildings, which is something that there was kind of a retro vibe for Jack, and certainly at the older Marvel comics from the 60s would have gray buildings. Let's see what else is going on. People, a lot of printers marks, a lot of things around. And Jeff mentions
registration marks.
Says, yeah, Jeff mentions that there's from somebody else's layouts. They don't have his power, and that's true. And that's pretty much the point about the goofy animation thing. We do have this from FOOM number 12, which is a layout done by, I believe, Ed Hannigan, who was a fantastic cover designer, or just an excellent designer. It was in FOOM, and this is what they would have sent to Jack. So if you can see that.
Yeah, Jack did a good job with what he had.
Yeah.
He made it much better, again, without a doubt.
It's not necessarily what Jack would have done, but he did provide them with what they asked for in a dynamic with that Kirby style.
Sure.
Yeah.
which is
Crackle
what
says
they wanted.
he didn't spare efforts. He drew a whole army.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Jack drew figures, but Joe Sinnott actually inked in something that looked a little more like people down here. Jack kind of had some kind of generic circles or
Victor. It says
rectangles.
victory.
Yeah. And what else? A lot of flailing arms and legs. A comic art channel. Thank you. We appreciate the channel and show. That's nice to hear. We enjoy it. It's fun to be able to share Jack's work and celebrate Jack like this. He really was incredible, and it's our honor and a privilege for us to be able to do this. All right, so here's next, January 6th, inked by Jacoya. Yeah, it's the Liberty Legion. I think it's a Roy Thomas creation. Here's we have the original art. Looks fun.
Yeah, he drew it too small. That's why.
You think?
That's why there's nothing above.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size. He's
Sure.
yeah. So they had to enlarge it and create a new production thing.
Sure. So yeah, there's the. Yeah, it's a mystery to me, because when he had like the Invaders, he had like the logo at home, to be able to draw on it, so that's why the pencil photocopy looks like has the logo on it. I guess.
I don't know.
But
That might be before the inker got it. I don't know. That might have come from Marvel directly. I don't know.
I know they could have given him a photocopy with
Yeah.
the trade dress.
Could
The
be.
trade dress, yeah. So yeah, so here it is. Oh look, I see a change. I see the
Oh yeah, I do too.
the thin man being replaced by some other guy.
Some stretchy
Right here.
guy.
Yeah, I think that's the thin man. And
He looks
this is-
thin.
He's thin. It's a takeoff on that movie series. So, yeah, huh? And I did not notice. I did not notice that until just now. So there we go. January 6th, inked by Jacoya. Huh? Kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? Oh, we're at it's Invaders 6, inked by Joe Sinnott. Big Kirby Sinnott here on the Washington Monument.
That's in
And
it.
yeah. And then we have
Oh, I
Jack's
like
pencil.
Jack's better. I like the
Well, especially the fun crackly
yeah,
shadowed
yeah. I love that
angle
stuff.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little better, right?
Oh, a lot better.
Stephen, I don't know anything about the Thin Man. I just know that I imagine it's all about the movie. I don't know whether there really was a Thin Man or not. Could be, because Roy Thomas was like an archaeologist, right? He would just go in and look at old comics and find characters.
Right. Just grab characters from the past and not create
Yeah.
new ones.
Yeah. Joe added the Jefferson Monument.
Yep, I noticed that.
All right. What do we got? Oh no. Crackles is causing trouble. Yeah, it kind of does look like an early 70s Avengers cover. That's true. That's Deep House Gent, I'm sorry, on YouTube. Yeah, Roy is a big fan of the Golden Age characters. That is true. Okay, well, here's a weird one. This is not one of our scans. Well, everything up until now has been items from our digital archive. We don't have a copy of this, so I just grabbed this off the old internet, and I was kind of surprised. I mean, it is truly a It seems to be a new cover inked by Dan Adkins. You can see over here that it's signed by Kirby and Adkins.
Yeah, I've never seen this one before.
We just don't have a lot of information about it. So I'm curious to learn more. We did get some prompts from our pal Richard Kolkman from the Kirby checklist, and he had this in there, so I was curious. Miss America reminds me of when he drew Wonder Woman and superpowers. Well, that makes a lot of sense, right? Lantern Zone. Okay, so that's Marvel Triple Action. What's next? Look at this. It just surprises the heck out of me. We don't have a photocopy or original art for this. Now, I didn't go out to see if it's out there on the internet, but
Yeah.
This is all we've got. So enjoy. Enjoy our beautiful scan that Tom did of this cover.
Is that one of mine?
No, actually it isn't. It's mine. Now that
okay.
I think about it, yeah, your copy was a little bit more beat up than mine, so I scanned a slightly better version. So yeah, there it is. It looks good. Yeah, that Avengers story was a reprint. Yeah, he did do a number of the covers for the reprints, which was kind of new to me. Oh, here we go. This is a fun one. This is your this is part of your background there, Tom.
That is, yes.
It is.
Correct.
Yeah, torches. The torches are okay. So there's Wikipedia from Charles LePage saying that Thin Man appeared a year before Plastic Man. So there we go. Dancing Dog on YouTube. Dancing Dog 60, forgive me. These subcovers are beautiful. Yeah, they are fun. So, yeah, here's the original art. Always fun to look at Joe Sinnott inking Jack.
Wow, a lot of it got cut off at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, lots.
A lot. Huh. You can see
why they
Namor's
did that.
wings on his right leg on the art.
Yeah, it looks like they enlarged it from the original art.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Well, that's right. He did do some Marvel double feature covers.
He
and they were
did.
really fun. We covered a few
Yes.
of them in the first show called Jack's Back.
He also did some Marvel's greatest comics too.
Yeah. His Trey Payne on YouTube says you just checking in. People need to appreciate the Franks. So much energy in their artwork. I love them. Give them a chance. I encourage everyone to give Frank Robbins and Frank Springer a chance. They are really fun comics. Just put your preconceptions aside about what art should be and take it all in. It's wonderful action oriented artwork.
Wow, they changed the Thing's face. Oh, pretty much all the faces, especially Invisible Girl.
Sue's face. What? What
Wow,
am I looking at? Did he
torches.
actually think that the torch was going to be Iceman? Maybe the note didn't tell him that it was the torch.
Yeah, it kind of
looks like
like
Iceman, man.
It does look like Iceman. Look at that cheesy bricks in the background. Jeez. They lost all the power of the two, at the top. All the lines and everything gave it so much power. They tried to do really bad Kirby dots.
Wow. That is really interesting. I love the torch, duking it out with the torch. I love Frank Robbins. He did. He was a really fun comic book artist. It just can be when you're, yeah. As John Lennon once said, all we're saying is give the Franks a chance. Oh, Crackles bought a Johnny Hazard strip that he's looking forward to receive. That's great. Yeah, there was a lot of changes made. I really, I am imagining that the note to Jack did not indicate that it was Torch versus Torch, so he drew Iceman. Because I'm imagining he got a layout like we saw previously. 68 big pages.
Oh, right. 4 fingers for the thing, and then he made it into 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
we sure did. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Good catch, Jeff.
Good catch, Jeff. Yeah.
He also added motion lines as well.
Yeah. It is really Jeff, that is Iceman. That is not a flaming character. That is Torch versus Ice. So that's pretty wild.
So Jack didn't draw anything on the inside of this one, right?
He did not. No,
I
it was
didn't
John
think so.
Buscema, inked
Yeah.
by Sam Granger, I think.
Yeah. But some of the end rolls did have reprints in it, but they didn't have reprints,
True.
I don't think, in this one.
Well, I have a whole new appreciation for this cover now with the weird pencils and fingers and bricks and stuff. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Wow. Big differences. Look at the pencils, Tom.
Yeah.
It's cut off at like where the print is, but the
Yeah, it
original
looks like they
art,
added to the bottom.
It's like they added to the bottom.
I don't know why they
Look
did
at the
that.
line here. Wow. It's almost
But
like
you also
that's
look at
Joe.
the insignia at the top. It's totally different.
Sure. Yeah. No, the line. Yeah, the logo. They just gave
The
him
logo
that.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Wow. All right. Well. Yeah. Jeff Santala says the thing had more crags in his brick. Joe would have a simpler thing. Well, Crackles, that's true. Jack's drawing, he says, Jack's drawing is nice. Doesn't feel quite right because he's working from another artist's layout. I'm hoping that these covers were lucrative for him. He had that contract with DC, and did not have covers included in that. So when he went to Marvel, he retained, his his editor status, but then he had all this work also doing covers. All right, it's Avengers with the Squadron Supreme.
He did
Dr.
many Avengers around this
Spectrum.
time.
Yeah, he did. Hyperion? Dr. Spectrum? I don't know. Who are these people?
So we don't have original art for this one.
We do not. No. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. They enlarged it again. That's weird.
Well, don't forget, I'm not scaling it anymore, so
okay.
it matches, right?
Oh, okay.
So I used to do that, and I gave up. Like I want more. I just want to make things as big as I possibly can. Let's see. What else? Anything else interesting change? Not really.
No, it's pretty close, this one.
Yeah, this one's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Chris. You get to see Kirby draw Blue Beast and Power Man and stuff like that. It is kind of fun. All right, what's next? Oh, Champions. Inked by Jacoya. With this.
Yeah,
guy
this is a
Rampage.
weird cover. It looks just strange to me.
Well,
I mean, just the composition.
yeah.
The way they're flying up and he's holding on to, I don't know who the woman is, but
That's Black Widow.
Black Widow, like that. It's just,
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you just formed the champions, but now Rampage is going to rip your team apart. Okay.
It's pretty close. Black Widow's really redrawn a bit, but a lot.
You know, it
actually.
looks like Jacoya extended the art to the right,
Yeah, that's what he did.
but
Yeah.
it didn't get used really. Jack's composition is intact. I don't know why they felt they needed to do that. Deep House Gent says, it looks like a Kirby rush job. I guess. I don't know. I don't know whether he rushed things. Looks like the Iceman got a lot more detail than Jack penciled.
Yeah, the Iceman in Jack's pencils looks like a real person, like it's not even an Iceman.
Yeah. He doesn't have those facets.
Hmm.
Right. Probably not Crackles. It's probably not Jack's composition.
No, it doesn't look like it to me.
All right, let's move on. Oh, geez. Yeah. Yeah, this was frustrating for me, just because we don't have anything, but we do have a weird photocopy of the inked version.
We do. Wow.
How weird, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
it's the inked version without any of the captions or word balloons or anything.
Yeah.
So
Must have really did a lot of work on the Abe, I'm sure.
it could be. Aha. Thank you, Lantern Zone. Lady Lark, Captain Hawk, and Golden Archer. All JLA stand-ins. Oh, here's another frustration.
That's a weird cover too.
No art, no photocopies. But I will also say, not that I looked at on the internet for them, but they're just not in our collection.
Yeah.
There might be. I didn't go to Comic Art Fans or Heritage.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't look. I didn't look for it. I didn't have the time, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's a little weird. Baron Blood.
It's a very weak composition.
Not looking great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, after having basically created the Marvel Universe, Jack has to draw out all these crappy characters. Poor Jack. Well, yeah. And the Perez interiors on the FF were really fun. That's true. They were. Gee, thank you. All right, let's move on. Okay, so this is one that was listed in the Karen O'Brien Nazi Vampire. Yeah, great. It is a World War II comic. That's right. So in the checklist, Richard was like included this one in here, but this is not Jack. This is Joe Sinnott, and we're actually kind of lucky enough that you actually scanned the original art for this, Tom.
I scanned it from Joe himself. I went to his house and he let the museum have an archive of all the art he had, including this page. But I listed it as not Kirby, I believe.
You did, yeah.
Yeah,
it's Joe. Yeah, so that's just kind of cool to see. Joe kind of working this cover. We still have some Gore and Baron Blood comments. All right, we'll go back. Gore was trying to get work after being an extra with Monsters Unleashed.
With Monsters Unleashed.
That was that Marvel magazine. You know what? Baron Blood was kind of was a pretty good Nazi vampire. Kirby drawing from an artist out of the layout feels like forcing a left-handed person to use his right hand. It's true. So just to I found it's not one of our scans. Well, the Marvel's Greatest Comics cover, the comic cover here is not our scan, and this is not our scan either. But that's the original, and I think in John Morrow's book about 50 greatest Kirby, or I forget what book it was, but I put in that this is my favorite Kirby cover. It's just, very dynamic and fun and really nicely colored. There's something about the way it looks, especially when you have a beautiful, you know, great condition cover copy of it. It just looks great. So yeah. Oh, here's another frustration. Thor 259. Nothing. No photocopies. No art. Yeah. Kind of cluttered. Arms flailing everywhere.
Yeah, I could have used a better color job. It's just too busy with too many. I mean, the original art. It's really hard to get any perspective, even with the figures in the back.
Right.
And then it's weird because they're really small, and above Odin and everything is really large. So that kind of suggests that they're pushed forward, and the people on the left, like everything is kind of like confusing.
If I could make a suggestion, I think somebody some face in the lower right hand corner with a big close up would really.
You got to remember, this is not a Kirby layout, Ran.
Oh, you're right. See, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't have done that. That's right. All right, so we have some comments from the past. Crackle's talking about Sinnott loving the Thing too much. He made his own version instead of following Kirby. Yeah, it's true. Joe definitely developed his own kind of teddy bear thing, and it's talking about the Fantastic Four cover. I think it's a lovely cover, Lantern Zone. And now we're here, and Deep House Gent says it is very busy, and it is. 2-word balloons, a caption box, but it's metal. It's looking metal. Okay. Odin is huge, standing over those guys. Why is he so big and these guys are so little? I don't understand. Okay. It's crazy. Yeah. The trade, the amount of trade dress and the word balloons, it's not. This is your Bronze Age stuff right here, right? I guess all this
Totally.
All right, what do we got? Oh, this one. Oh boy.
I remember this one, buying this off the stands.
Yeah, me too.
I like this cover.
We just have the pencils.
Wow. They closed Reed's mouth a bit.
Oh,
Redrew the invisible girl a bit.
I guess.
They changed the angle of that asteroid rocket in the right. I think that was a good change, actually.
Yeah, okay.
It adds to the perspective a little more.
Right.
You don't like this cover?
I don't know. No. I think my biggest problem with it, now that I'm actually like spending time with it,
you're psychoanalyzing yourself now.
It's the red orange background with the Thing. I want the Thing to pop a little more. The red orange should be darker so that the Thing pops.
Or it should be blue,
or something. Yeah. He's like lost. It's not.
It's space after all. It's not.
It's space. It can be any color you want it to be.
I know.
Right.
Well, I like the design of this one. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Now this one, I included this again because Joe Buscema eyes
he did
Sue's face. Yeah,
it's either that or Ramita sometimes obviously would do a lot of that as well.
And then floating heads. Floating heads in space. And the Kirby dots are fantastic. Lantern Zone, I agree. So this Marvel double feature cover is a little bit of a. It was mentioned to Richard Kalkman from the Kirby Checklist as being a Kirby redraw. I went to comics.org. They don't think it is. They think it's Ron Wilson or something. I didn't go into detail. It looks a lot like the original. except that MODOK is in the background in the lower left, where the kind of like where the UPC is. So I don't
Yeah.
really know what's going on. I don't think it's I don't think Jack had anything to do with this, to be
It
honest.
doesn't look like it to me, but it's hard to
No.
say because they were copying it and they an old
Yeah,
cover.
I should have dropped the old Tales of Suspense cover in here, but I didn't. So forgive me. We're gonna move on. Oh, here we go. It's Wood God. It's Keith Giffen doing that. I think
Wood God.
Wood God. Because
You
you
have
know
to put some
why?
echo with that.
That's right. But you know what it is about Wood God, right? Which is,
What?
when like people, what's that great quote that I think Mark Evanier uses a lot, where it's like, some young comics creator says, I'm gonna do Captain America in the Kirby style, and Jack turns to the team at the booth or whoever, to Mark, and says, he doesn't get it. The Kirby style is to create your own character. So thus, create Wood God. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure this is some layout. I'm not thrilled by it. Not the greatest cover in the world. Yeah, Wood God. Who is this guy? Who knows?
God.
Yeah. So there's the pencils.
Looks like he had some kind of structure in the background or something. Oh, I guess that's the whoosh. Yeah, that's what it is. But
Yeah, it's just a
his
the
whoosh makes
whoosh.
more sense than the other one. It's like it's coming in from the side.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, it is. It's a Giffen. It's the Giffen character. And Deep House Jen says, "Wood God, only 2 more appearances after this." Yeah.
I can see
So
why.
yeah, there's that Wood God. All right, what now? Oh, it's
After Wood God, what else is there?
there's
The night moon. The moon knight, I mean.
Moon Knight. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the chess pieces. I don't know. It's
And a
it's
pawn is doomed to die.
Oh, yes.
That's a nasty rook. Not a rook. What is it? A knight. The
Yeah.
horse.
It's, Oscar Isaac ended up playing him, right? Somebody like that. I forget. But yeah, chess pieces. I mean, it's kind of fun, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. Jack had the bishop with fire coming out of its mouth.
Oh, they didn't include that. Yeah.
No, they only have the knights doing that.
We need room for our word balloons. Don't distract us with the bishop, flaming out of his mouth. We've got to have these weird captions or word balloons. It's fun. Yeah. Deep House Jen says the crackling flames give this life. It's true. Yeah. Moon Knight. A creature of the night, dressed in white. Because it's like a moonbeam or something, I guess. John? I don't know. What's this? Oh, it's Thor. It's number 250. Lots of word balloons. Squeezed logos and trade dress. No, we do have pencils on it. They changed it, didn't they? Did they zoom in? Did they make Thor larger? Thor is now over the logo. His wings are
Yeah,
his
I don't
helmet
know if
wings are over the
It
O.
looks like they zoomed it,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they totally changed Magog's face a little bit.
You think? I
Uh,
don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, his face looks the same.
I guess so. Yeah, you're right. It does. I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Senate.
Yeah. Mangog. All right. I don't know how many more of these we've got. We're getting close to the end of the fantastic covers from this period of time. This is kind of fun, though.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish
really
we
fun.
had photocopies and original art of this because it is a spread. I didn't make an attempt at trying to line it up. I just kind of slapped them next to each other, but somehow I feel that it would line up better in the original art.
Yeah, yeah, definitely it would. And it's
Yeah.
weird because they colored the back differently,
Hoo-hoo!
right? I
Yeah.
mean, it has like a
Yes,
brown
I know.
gray background. And it's like on the left.
This is Deep House Gent is talking about Thor, I think. The previous issue, liking the dramatic poses.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like the recorder, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's a montage. It's a collage of characters and stuff.
It reminds me a little bit of
Ulik.
the cover to Bicentennial Battles, how they did
Yeah,
it. And also same theme with 2001. Actually, all the
yeah,
they seem
yeah,
to want to do montages like that on those
yeah,
covers.
yeah. No, I guess I really like the mechanical thing here on the back. This blue thing, whatever structure, piece of architecture that's been destroyed and that they're fighting amongst.
Hmm.
It makes it special, It gives it
Well,
that
it also
foreground.
brings your eye around too, so
Yeah,
it
yeah, it's cool. It's a
brings you up
great
to the
great
moon and
element.
the Earth and the recorder, and then back down
Yeah,
to Mangog, and
yeah,
then back up again to
yep,
Loki.
yep. Fun. Lantern Zone saying he likes the colors on the Thor covers. Uh-oh. Ulik. Deep House Gent says, Ulik is my boy. Dude could never actually beat Thor, but he never backed down. Yeah, well. Of course, we have the Fourth World version of Ulik, right? The,
Hmm.
what's his name again?
Back. Back.
Cowback. Death Wish of Terrible Turpin. Oh my gosh. Yeah, another one. We don't have photocopies or art
Black Goliath.
or our own scan. So this is a scan off the internet. Black Goliath 4. 15 feet of fighting fury. Yeah. Uh-oh. Crackles wants to see Mangog take on Wood God. Well, yeah. It's fun, I guess. Again, it
Yeah,
is
it's just a
somebody
weird
else's
layout
layout.
again. That everything's kind of
Yeah,
twisted
yeah.
and it's
I
it's not a good use of space. The
Right. True.
Jack would never draw it like that, having a building
Yeah.
along the right side going all the way up.
That
What's
is
the
really
point?
odd. That is really odd. Yeah. Isn't Stiltman like the one of those characters where like it was like they were trying to figure out a Daredevil villain or something, and Jack was in the office and he turned over a piece of paper and was like, "How about this?" And they were like, "Oh, thank you." You're like, I think that's the story, the anecdote. The Giacoya inked covers are the best ones, says Crackles. Well, that's true, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff says at least this one is simple. It's true, just
Yeah,
two
it's not
figures.
busy, but
It's not busy. Yeah. We are.
15 feet of fighting fury.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of
Jeez, you
funny.
came up with that.
Oh yeah, this is the last one. Yeah,
Oh, I remember this one really well.
yeah, me too. And that's it.
Yeah,
We just have pencils. Yeah, I haven't seen the original art on this.
never seen it either. Haven't seen it in
Yeah,
my travels.
yeah.
This time,
Sue's
Jack got the
relaxation.
right number of fingers for the thing.
Oh, thank goodness. Sue hasn't been changed that much.
Nope.
Hmm. All right.
Joe probably fixed Reed a lot with his shoulders kind of like whacked out of place in the pencils.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. Sure.
I guess
I see that. Yeah.
he's flexible, so I mean, why wouldn't it be that way? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Joe gave his a little more of a thorax or something, a little more chest
yeah.
volume. Yeah. And smoothed out the arm. Actually, took away that bicep that Joe has. There's like a
Mm-hmm.
bicep here that
Yeah.
Joe just kind of simplified that. Hmm. All right, that's fair. Black Goliath was underrated. Okay. What's going on with Ben's right foot? No, I don't know. Kind of looks okay. Does it look
Uh,
unusual? Is there missing a toe?
well, it
Maybe?
looks like it's not as defined. It looks like a boot almost. That
Yeah.
Jack drew.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the digits are not really
Right.
separated out.
Hmm.
Did get rid of Galactus's helmet part of it under the where it says Earth at the hand
In peril.
hands
Yeah,
of Galactus. I can't see the top of it.
they took it out.
Yeah, so it looks like he doesn't have a right side of his
That's
helmet.
goofy. Yeah. Yeah, there's a weird tangent going on too because of his, his head helmet antenna thing
Yep.
would have been a tangent with the yellow banner here.
Yeah, but they could have continued it up.
Of course they could have. Of course.
I
they
mean,
could
that would have
yeah.
made sense. Just two simple lines in pink would make more sense.
Right. Oh. Okay, Jeff. We try to stream out in high res, so. All right, and I believe that's the last one. So yeah, that's the show. That was good. Wasn't too bad. Nice stroll through Kirby covers, not laid out by him.
With some interesting characters.
Yeah. Always good to see Wood God and I don't know. Is it good to see? No, not really. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. So that's the covers from December 75 through May 76. We're going to kick off the Avengers, the Eternals in September. And that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. There'll probably be some kind of ramp up episode talking about Jack and gods and cosmic stuff and deviants and I don't know, whatever.
Right.
But we'll probably do an intro episode first.
Yeah, the main interest one of the main interesting things is that it wasn't going to be called the Eternals. It was going to be called Return of the Gods.
That's right. Karen wants to see Wood God versus Nazi vampire. Well, now you're talking. That's good stuff. What is this? Crackle saying, I read Jack didn't want to return to the FF comic, but Thomas had him do many FF covers. I'm not sure Kirby liked it. Well, yeah, it was like I think the story about the FF was Roy Thomas asked him to come back to the FF, and Jack said, I'll only do it if you do full script. And that was not what they were interested in, what Roy was interested in doing.
Well, Roy,
so anyhow, yes, help us.
You wanted to write the
help.
script and have Jack do the pencils of his script.
Yeah. Okay, Lantern Zone, you take care. We are trying to build our collections website. It's a reference research for on the web. We've
Eventually
raised
someday
$600. We need a lot more than that. 3 times that or more or something.
A lot more than
30 times that. So yeah, so that's what's going on.
So these are just some
I know.
mock-ups of some ideas of how to organize it.
Yeah, yeah. It's an amazing project, and it'll really going to serve Jack and get help people understand Jack's work. And we'd also like to thank Alan Dion for donating original art to our collection. We do have a small collection of original art, so if you're thinking about kind of your estate planning and you have an original art collection, consider us as part of your plan. We are a IRS approved 501c3, so your donations can be tax deductible. Thanks again, Alan. You can become a member. It helps pay the bills. We love when people become members. We also have a gift shop. You can buy t-shirts like the green ones that Tom and I are wearing right now. Look at these things. Get comments from guys at noodle shops.
Bring Square with you. Get donations for us.
Actually, you can Square is funny now. You can take the Square.
You do it on your phone.
Right on the phone. Right on the phone. Yeah. So ring the bell, smash the like button, all those wonderful things. And if you're in New York City, join us.
It's a tradition.
It's a tradition. It's the annual Jack Kirby Lower East Side Walking Tour. Monday, August 28th, 6:30 p.m. And we will be there. There will be trivia contests, trivia questions with prizes, and fun, jokes, reading of we'll do a street reading of Street Code.
Street Code.
We'll bring pictures of things that you can look at, of like what the buildings looked like that aren't there anymore. And Stephen, thank you. Really appreciate that. Stephen's a director of a nonprofit and appreciates everything we do. Keep up the great work. Yes, the first Eternals episode will be September 11th. It's a Monday, so yeah, that's what we do. Steve Meyer,
thank you, Steve.
Museum member number 1.
Hopefully you'll join us.
He's been with us from the beginning, Steve. Thank you so much. True. And hopefully you can join us on the walking tour. That'd be great. Crackles.
Now go back to bed, Crackles. It's like who knows what time it is.
It's like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning or something.
No, it's 3 in the morning.
Man. What?
Yeah, 3 in the morning.
So yeah, September 11. The Eternals. What are they? Why are they?
Why?
Why? Because Jack had to leave DC. Be here when the gods walk the earth.
Icarus really has a really cool costume. I really like it.
That is a crazy costume. I know.
It's unique. Discs. It's totally Kirby.
It is unique. Yeah.
Nobody at Marvel would ever came up with that in a million years.
Okay, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great audience today. I could see the number looked really, really high.
Yeah.
And
thanks everyone for joining us.
Great comments from everybody.
And come back next month for the Eternals.
Right. We are taking a break. Yeah, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break mostly for the walking tour, but then we're just going to, we're going to take August off like we're Europeans or something. I don't know. Who said that? What? No, we're going to take a few weeks off, and we'll be back in September.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, folks. Take care, and we look forward to your comments and questions online. Be sure to ask questions and say hi. Look forward to interacting with you, particularly on YouTube. Okay? All right. I'm going to push that button. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.